Good evening, everyone.
Hi, everybody. Welcome. Welcome to our St. Patrick's Day edition of WAW.
Yes, World According to Woot, the show where important topics of the day are largely ignored.
And foolishness reigns supreme.
And we're here to ask you the eternal question.
Woot's happening.
So how's everybody doing today? We've been kind of lazing around the house, haven't really done a whole lot ourselves. No, actually, you've been working. I've been sleeping. For some reason, it always works out like that, doesn't it?
Well, you know, a woman's work is never done.
I'm glad you're aware of that. Hi,
Hey, Claire. Hey, Claire. How are you, Claire? Good to see you on here.
Thank you. Happy St. Patty's Day to you.
Yes.
Hi, Corlin.
Hi, beautiful Corlin. I miss you. We can't wait to get back up there. You know, we're talking about another road trip.
Oh, wait, are we?
Yeah, we are. He just doesn't
I
know
think
it.
she was
I feel like I
actually-
might be talking to myself about the road trip, but I feel like he's involved in the conversation, but maybe you're not.
No.
But it doesn't matter. You'd go anyway,
I think
right?
she might be talking to me about the trip while I'm sleeping. That's what it is.
Okay. All right.
That's the only way I agree to half the stuff. But,
I miss you too. I miss you too. So happy St. Patty's Day, everybody.
Happy St. Patty's Day.
You like our background? You like a little background?
And she's wearing green. I was hoping to be able to pinch her. I just...
There's consequences. Bench me, there's consequences.
Okay, so who are we sponsored by today?
Calvin's
right.
Auto Repair. I always say Auto Works. I don't know why I say that.
Auto Repair.
Auto Repair.
Do you have the graphic?
So yeah, I do. So you guys, we talk about this every week, but we give Calvin a little mention, Calvin in Glendale, California.
That's right.
Yep.
And so if you have a car, truck, go see Cal.
You're gonna make me sing this again. If you want to save a buck, go see Cal.
Take the car in for your wife.
She will love you all your life.
Go see Cal, go see Cal, go see Calvin Ellis at Calvin Ellis Auto Repair at...
It's Calvin's Auto Repair at 501 East Glen Oaks Boulevard in Glendale, California. And you guys, Calvin is going to be with us next week.
That's right.
How's that? You get to put a face to this name.
That's right. And I don't know if he has any special deals going on, but I'm going to encourage him to do so. So that if you need a tune-up or an oil change or...
Hi, Rick.
Even a new transmission, he'll be able to help you with that.
Only $4,000, $5,000.
You know, it was funny. I took my vehicle into Calvin. Man, it had to be like 6 months ago or so. And my engine light was on. So I went in there. He, put the little, what is that scope thing he puts on it to see what the problem is.
There's a lot of scope thingies that people use to look at things.
Yeah, he did that. And so I said, what does that mean, Calvin? And he says, let me look it up. And it turned out to be the catalytic converter.
That's
what it was saying.
That's ugly. That whole word is ugly.
So I said, how much is that, Calvin? And he said about $1,300. So he said, let's do this. Ouch. I'm going to reset the light. If it comes back on, we'll check it and see what it says then. But if it doesn't come back on, well, there's not going to be any problem. Luckily for me, there was no problem.
Yeah.
I've been driving it to this day without the engine light.
Hi, Mitchell.
Hi, Mitchell. How you doing?
All right.
Hey, Rick.
All right. So in going with today's theme, I feel like we need to talk about a couple of things as far as what today is for everybody.
It's funny because
and it's been a year.
But we celebrate
last week.
No, that's right. Happy Roniversary.
Yeah. Happy Roniversary, everybody.
But today is St. Patrick's Day, and we both we're talking about it. So we said, hey, Alexa, why do we celebrate St. Patty's Day? Because there's so many holidays that we actually celebrate that we don't even know what we're doing. Hey, Lynn.
Hey,
Hi,
Valerie.
Veronica. Hi,
hey,
Kim.
Veronica.
We haven't seen Kim in so long
Kim,
because we haven't been up to
hi
APCAL.
Kim. So
I-
St. Patty's Day. So
thank
Jim
you,
has
Lynn.
a little. So let's talk about some fun facts.
Yes, we looked it up
About St. Patty's Day.
and we found out that we really should be wearing blue
Blue.
on St. Patrick's Day. It
We're
says,
wearing green. A very different tone of green both of us chose today.
I know,
But
but a tone nonetheless.
it's still green.
Yes, so it says, though we've come to associate Kelly green with the Irish and the holiday,
Yeah.
the 5th century saint's official color was St. Patrick's blue,
Blue.
a light shade of sky blue.
Yes. Hello, James Alexander. So you guys, we should be wearing blue. Next year, I'm going to wear
Kim
blue.
could you?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Hi, Bob. Hey, Bob. Good to see you. Good to hear from you. Good to know you're there. I don't see you.
Hey, Bob.
Hey, Lynn. Blue, green. Well,
Blue green?
blue
Well,
and
that's
green.
kind of like what you got
Well, it's
on.
very,
Mine is,
they're,
this
they're
is
very
a solid
similar
green right
colors.
here.
So,
This is as solid a green as you can get.
Okay, but did you
but-
know?
Yes.
Okay, so blue is a thing, but did you know
This one right here.
what? Did you know that St. Patty was not
Hi,
Irish?
Masha.
Hey, Marsha. Did you know that St. Patty or St. Patrick was not Irish?
I did not know that.
St. Patrick was born in Scotland. Although he did bring Christianity to Ireland, he was not an Irish man.
And that is why we
Who
celebrate
knew
the
that?
day.
Who knew that?
We celebrate
I
the
knew
day
that.
because he brought Christianity to Ireland. Now, here's a very interesting one, though. Did you know that St. Patrick's Day used to be a dry holiday? It was dry.
Cheers, people.
No, it says that it's a national holiday in both Ireland and Northern Ireland.
Yeah.
But up until
Yeah.
the 1970s, pubs were closed on that day. So if you guys are sitting here watching the show with a big Guinness in your hand, you got to drop that glass because you're not celebrating
Well,
correctly.
you know,
I'm just kidding.
And I did read that
Hey, Ray,
St. Patrick's Day.
how you doing?
Hey, Ray. Hey, I know. Oh, okay. All right. Thank you for segueing into that, Ray. Because let's talk about our very special guest tonight.
Okay.
We
go
have a
ahead.
very special guest, a very, very wonderful person, very near and dear to my heart. I love her very much. Aside from being a wonderful friend, she is an amazing, amazing artist. And we are going to spotlight her. Her name is Shannon Ray. Shannon Ray, and tell us about the project Shannon Ray is involved in.
Well, we're going to let her talk about the project, but it's funny. I actually met Shannon. Yeah, I think you met her. I don't know if
Years.
You were,
I was like 5.
I don't know if you met her when
No,
I
just
did,
teasing.
because you may not have been at the first show I did.
Yeah.
But I played with a Pat Benatar group featuring Pam Edgar called Heartbreaker.
Yeah.
And Shannon was the backing vocalist in the group, and that's when we first
But
met.
what year was that?
I think it was about
it was-
2005.
I feel like it was a little even sooner than that.
You mean earlier?
It might have been the early 2000s.
I don't know. It seems like it was
Because
2005. to me.
You got involved with Zeppegan in 2001.
Yeah.
You started playing music in the tribute
Well,
scene probably in the late 90s.
Yeah, but this
so-
is the thing. The first couple of shows I think that I did with Pam, I don't think Shannon was in the group yet.
Yeah.
It was shortly after that.
Hey, Gino.
Hey, Gino.
And Dana.
okay.
I would say top of the morning to you, but since it's evening, top of the evening to you, Dana.
Hi, Dana.
Yeah, so
Thank you
it
so
might
much
have been the
for
early
joining us.
2000s. And you know what, Shannon, when she comes on at 7:30, can verify that, but I feel like it might have been maybe the early 2000s.
Very, very
So
possibly.
she was doing it.
She'll know
way
better
back then.
than we do.
Yeah.
But
We're getting old. We
now,
don't-
since Masha is online here,
is she still
I
online?
gotta tell
Are you
you.
still with us, Masha?
Masha, are you still here? I want to encourage
Did
everybody.
she click off?
Did she click off?
I don't know.
Okay.
Let's see. Masha, did you click off?
Masha, are you still there? Masha, can you hear me?
Okay, so
Okay, no. What the reason I bring this up is because if you haven't, oh yeah, she's here.
She's
Okay,
here.
guys,
Okay, we're gonna talk about you, Masha.
you have to go to Masha's page. If you're not friends with her, go over there and send her a friend request. Sorry about that, Masha. I don't know if you
Sorry.
want us promoting your page like that, but
No, she does.
you've got to read about her experience with the vaccination.
Oh yeah.
I'm telling you, this is this is a head turner, and just reading it, I was a little apprehensive before. Now I'm really apprehensive about it.
We're gonna have to dig Jim under a rock.
Yeah, no, this is a. I mean, this was not a good experience at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's Masha. We'll have to have Masha on here sometime.
We're gonna.
She's an excellent artist.
We
as well.
have a lot of people we want to spotlight, but again,
Yes.
tonight we're spotlighting.
Yes, but please go over to
Shannon.
Masha's page, because if you've had any reservations about getting the vaccination, you may want to read her post about the experience, because it made me think twice. In fact, one guy who read it said that he was going to get the vaccination in line, brought up Facebook, read her post, and walked out.
You're responsible for that, Masha. Hey, Margie. Hey, Serena. Hi, you guys.
It's really
How are
interesting.
you?
But that's the reason. Hi, guys. Hi, Dan.
Hi, Dan.
Hi, Serena.
Greetings from Wisconsin. Greetings.
Yes.
See, there's someone from Wisconsin.
From Wisconsin.
So you can't get rid of them.
I don't want to get rid of anybody from
know.
Wisconsin. Come on. I love Wisconsin.
We love all
Okay.
of our out of state people.
So
Yeah.
but
so
yes,
Lynn, look what Lynn says.
this is my.
I'm not getting it. I already have COVID. Better be good enough.
I'll only get it if they make me get it to go
Well,
back
I
to
think
work.
Lynn.
That's the
I
thing,
think
Lynn.
I think a lot of people feel like that. So you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not going to voice my opinion, because Jim tells me not to.
No,
but
go ahead.
No, I'm not going to. I'm
You got
not
the
going
floor.
to. You
Go
know what?
ahead.
I just
Hey,
feel like I want to keep my opinion, because I don't. It doesn't matter if anybody agrees with me, but I respect if you want to get it. I respect if you don't want to get it. I think it. I will say, I think it needs to be a personal choice. I don't think we should be made to do anything. So,
I make you do stuff all the time.
well, I mean, but I love doing it for you. So I think that if you choose not to do it, I think the only person it affects is you, because the people who are getting the vaccine are protecting themselves. But that's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say.
Well, it'd be interesting though. Everybody that's on the feed right now, I'd love to get your feedback on that. If you're going to get it, say, yes, I'm getting the vaccine. If you're not, say, no, I'm not getting the vaccine.
Well, and some people are just hanging tight.
I just like to kind of get
They're just watching. They're just
consensus
watching.
here.
They're just kind of, they're seeing what happened.
Well, Dana says Rod and she and Rod got their second Pfizer this past Friday.
And it was a
the
breeze.
first was a breeze.
So-
now, how was the second one, Dana?
But
Any ill effects from that?
It's so weird, because it's just like COVID. Some people fly through it. Some people, some people come close to death.
So Kim says, and this is the one that I'm interested in. Kim says she just got the Johnson & Johnson last week and was fine, just really tired last weekend. Well, I'm really tired all the time anyway, so it won't, won't be any different for me.
We wouldn't know if Jim got it or not. He was just.
But I'm interested in the Johnson & Johnson because that particular vaccine, although it may be lower in efficacy, it's only one shot.
Yeah.
And apparently it doesn't affect your DNA like the other two.
Yeah.
So I'm really interested.
I mean, Lynn says you're assuming the vaccine works. We don't know, because it's so new. I mean, I guess we hope.
Well, yeah, no, I mean,
it works.
It's been tested. They know it works.
Bob says he's 3 months too young, 65 in June. Wow, Bob.
Oh, okay,
you're so
Bob.
young. It's amazing how at the age, because I will say I'm 52, because I just had my 50th birthday party, so I can't even hide it from anybody. But 65 is young to me now. Isn't that amazing? Like at the age of 52, now 65 is like, it's so young.
Yeah.
When we were in our 20s, 65 was not young. Now it's young. Now it's young. Dana, we get it this Friday. CDC get vaccinated. I mean, So again, everybody just make their own decision. Margie says, no way people have blood clots, strokes, and death. It's too new, not enough trial and error. You know, it's a controversial subject. I think a lot of people have a lot of different opinions, and it'll be interesting to see how this plays out. It'll be interesting to see how it plays out.
But the folks that's online, I would, if you wouldn't mind just saying, yes, I've got it, or I'm getting it, or no, I'm not. And maybe a short reason why you wouldn't.
So you guys
I would love to hear that. Hey, Phil, how you doing?
So Phil's from North Carolina. Welcome, Phil.
No.
Oh, BC. Oh, Naomi. Oh, you play there.
That's where we play.
Oh,
Led
sorry.
Zeppelin plays up there at the.
I saw the BC and I thought it said NC. So, okay. All right.
No.
All right.
Nanaimo. I love it up there.
So next week, I have to tell you, I am going to bring a couple of my tumblers on, and I'm going to do a giveaway. And if you guys want to tune in next week, we are going to be asking some fun facts about Gemini.
Really?
Yep. And whoever answers first is going to be the winner of tumblers. Yeah. Some fun tumblers.
When were you going to let me in on that?
Well, you know, I was going to tell you after it was over.
I better.
So Lynn says, I also informed that I should talk to my doctor because I heard if you already had COVID, can make you sick. And I've heard that actually. I've heard if you've had COVID and you get the shot, it actually makes you a little sicker.
Well, Masha had COVID and
she got pretty sick.
She got really sick.
Yeah.
You got to read that story, guys. Please go over it. To Masha's page. It's Masha, not Marsha.
No,
Masha.
I love Masha.
Yeah, she's great.
She's like kicking the pants. All right,
but go to her page and read that, please.
So we're at 7:17 right now.
There's Mark. Mark just joined us.
Mark Kelly, Mexico. Here we go.
Mark's in the house.
Mark Kelly's going to Mexico with us in November. Let's talk about your shows, and then let's talk about the mouse. You guys want to hear about the mouse? It's a story.
Oh, really?
So let's talk about Jim's shows.
Okay, so the shows.
Yeah.
Let's see. I've got two actually this week. One, we've got to leave tomorrow morning at about 10 in the morning to get out to Temecula.
We have our dog nanny coming at about noon to take care of Bella and Buddy.
Yeah.
And we'll be gone for 2 days. So Bella and Buddy will stay with their dog nanny that they've had for about 13 years.
That's right.
And she loves them. They love her. So we always feel really good about leaving.
Yeah. And so, we're tomorrow, Temecula is going to be filming us and doing by us, I mean Deja Vu, the Crosby, Stills, Nash & Young group. We're doing an acoustic show. It's 4 guitars, 4 vocals. I'm going to play piano on a couple of the tunes. But I think next week we'll be able to let you know when you might be able to view that stream. They're going to be streaming it from their page sometime next week, I believe. So I'll let you know about that. And then on Friday, TLR, The Long Run, Experience the Eagles, is going to be playing a show that is free to the public at the Rock Yard.
In Fantasy Springs and Palm Springs. So you guys come out. Casino. It'll be fun.
It's going to be a blast, guys.
So yeah, if you guys are close to Palm Springs or you want to do a little Palm Springs weekend, come out. We're going to be there.
We're going to be taking it to the limit and living life in the fast lane.
Yeah.
So
live music is about to start again.
Yeah, it's been going at Fantasy Springs. That's been about one of the only venues that has played or has had live shows.
Yeah. You both have nice hair tonight. Bob, you're starting something.
Bob.
Bob,
Thank you, brother.
You're opening up a can of worms, Bob.
No,
because he's going to ask the question. You know he is.
She took it to the curling iron tonight, so I didn't even think I had a dog in the fight, if you know what I mean. But
so like you don't have a dog in the fight ever when it comes to him.
Oh, stop! Hi, Adriana. Adriana has joined us. Thank you so much.
Right.
Thank you for the kind
Mary, you're coming to Paula.
No,
we're not going to be there.
Paula. I'm not going to be at Paula. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. I'm not going to be at the Paula Casino show on the 26th because unfortunately,
I'm just worried about that. You know that,
yes,
right?
I was already booked at Montclair Canyon with Deja Vu.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, that show for Paula Casino came in afterwards for the Long Run. So I will not be on that one. I hate to say that because I love that venue.
It pains me.
But
it pains me. Although I love Deja Vu, but I feel like all our friends are going to be at Bella.
Not all of our friends. We got a lot of friends that are going to be at Deja
No,
Vu.
they're all going to be.
No, they've already said, "Hey, I'm coming."
All
We
right.
got our tickets.
I'm going to be taking roll call.
No, it's going to be great. It's going to be great.
Hey, Eric, how are you? Good
so
evening. Good evening.
Ray Coco said, "I just read Masha's post." Sheesh. I did it while
Masha-
listening to WAW, so don't think I tuned you out. No, that's all right, Ray. That's okay. In fact, Ray is going to be our very special guest next week. He is playing the Crosby role in our Deja Vu group. He'll be with me tomorrow morning in Temecula and on the 26th at Montclair Canyon.
Yeah.
So, and I'm hoping that we'll be able to do some kind of live performance. We've been having audio issues, which have prevented us from doing that, but Ray has a beautiful voice. I want you all to hear it. I'm hoping that somehow we can make that happen for you next week. But in any event, he is going to be joining us, and we're going to be able to talk to him and, find out a little bit about his background and some of the new projects he's in. One of them being Purebred, which is a bread tribute for all of you folks who love the music of bread.
Can I just say a little bit of when we first met Ray?
Sure.
So we actually went to see a Dan Fogelberg tribute. Was it?
Well, he was doing bread. Dan Fogelberg.
Okay. So we went to during the middle of COVID. We went to an outdoor.
Yeah, Grand Oak Live.
And it was so crowded, you guys, that Jim and I got there late and we had to sit behind the beverage cart. So we could not see Ray, but we could hear Ray. And we kept on looking at each other saying, "Oh my God, this guy has an amazing voice." And I will tell you, and I told Ray the same thing. I don't hear, it's horrible that I say this, but I don't hear you give a lot of compliments.
Really? I think I give a lot of compliments.
Well, you have a high standard. So when you do give a compliment to a musician, when you do in our car ride home, because I hear a lot of things that a lot of people don't hear. I'm your wife, so I get the intimate conversations. When I hear Jim talking about a musician the entire way home, I know it's a good musician.
Yeah.
I know it's a good musician because he doesn't do that. He just doesn't.
I beelined over to Ray after the show and said, "Would you please sing in our Crosby, Stills and Nash?"
It was good. But we kept on looking at each other saying, "Oh my gosh," because his voice, I have to tell you, was
smooth as butter.
Butter. Anyway. All right. Well,
hopefully we'll have him sing for you next week and you'll be able to enjoy it as well. But
so let's we're running out of time.
Wait a minute. Okay, wait. Let's see. What time is it?
We're running. We need to talk about the mouse.
Yeah, we got seven minutes. Okay,
so
before
Shannon's
we do,
coming on at 7:30, but we need to talk about the mouse.
Before we do, I didn't mention. Remember the Berkey water, guys.
Yeah.
Berkey water filtration system, and look, that bad boy is ice cold, just like I like it. So,
filtered water.
Okay, go ahead and talk about the mouse while I grab a swig here.
Okay. Looking forward
to Cindy.
It. Yeah. Hi, Cindy.
Hi, Eric.
Love you
Cassie.
guys. We love you, Mary. I am so sad that Jim is making me not go to the Pella Casino.
I'm not. You can go to whichever one you want.
When I told you I was going to Pella, you should have seen the look on your face. It was sad.
I was sad?
Yeah. Were you not sad?
You can do what you want.
Would you not mind if I went to Pella and not went to Deja Vu?
If that's what's important to you. But
it's all a show.
But just remember, there's consequences.
Yeah, I was going to say it's all a show. He's pretending like he doesn't care. All right, so you guys.
Thank you, Mary.
Let's talk about the mouse, and then we're gonna lead into Shannon Ray. Not that Shannon Ray and the mouse have anything to do with each other. But
Larry just joined us.
Larry,
hi,
hey,
Tim.
Larry. I'm sorry, you called me. I have to call you back. I will call you back. I promise. I'm so sorry.
Eric said.
Yeah.
I said Brenda did really well at the slots last time at Paula.
I did. I won my refrigerator last time.
Guys,
I made more money than Jim does.
She made I don't know, almost 4 times as much as I did at the gig at the machines. So
we'll see. But I'm not going to be at Palace, so that doesn't matter.
No, you're going to be at. Oh wait, you're going to be at Montclair Canyon.
I'm going to be at Fantasy Springs.
Yeah, you're going to be at Fantasy Springs.
I'll be working hard. Okay, so let's talk about the mouse.
Yes.
So we have had this
In fact,
mouse.
Larry was one of the guys asking us about the mouse.
All right, Larry.
Larry, we're not just going to tell you about what happened to the mouse. We're going to show you what happened to the mouse.
We're going to show you about the mouse. So we have the mouse, and we see him periodically run really fast from the refrigerator to the dishwasher. We see him dashed across the home. It doesn't bother me so much. I feel like it bothers Jim more.
It does. Yeah, I don't like diseases and stuff.
But let's show you about the mouse.
It's a little disconcerting.
All right, here you go. All right, guys. So we got the mouse, but we probably have a million more. So here's what we do. We're going to release him, let him go. Release him, hopefully he runs that way. So I'm going to lift the little draw gate, and there he goes. Go run, little mouse. It's open. It's open. Go the other way. There he goes. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Come on, go. Go on. Oh, there he goes. Bye-bye. All right. So we said goodbye to the mouse. Although,
but the next morning, I walk into the kitchen and he's having a bowl of cereal at the table. I'm just kidding.
My gut is that little bad boy runs off into the thing, circles around, comes back into the hole that he's coming into, and revisits our home. So
that's right.
I'm probably releasing the exact same mouse every single day.
Yeah.
But you know what? I'm fine with that. Are you fine with that?
No, I'm not.
So here's what I explained to Jim.
Not at all.
He's hungry. He wants to eat. He wants shelter, and he's thirsty. You would do the same thing if you were a mouse.
I might, but I'd choose my house a little better.
Well, I think choosing my house is a good house because I don't kill them.
No, and she feeds the entire neighborhood.
I do.
That's
I do.
of
I feed them
animals,
all.
so
I feed them all.
If at the end of our,
it's a good.
At the end of our days, we've skyrocketed to the poorhouse. You know what the reason is.
Yeah, it's a good.
Okay.
It's a good day. So you know what, you guys, it's that magical hour. We're going to bring on Shannon.
We're getting
Ray.
real close.
Yeah.
It's 3 minutes away.
But we can do it early.
Oh, can we?
Yeah, I feel like we should.
Okay.
I feel like we should.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah. All right, you guys. So let's do a little intro on Shannon Ray. Talk about her bands real fast. Tell me what band she's in.
Okay, so she's got Best Shot, which is a Pat Benatar tribute. I believe they're going to be performing this weekend. And Shannon Ray and 100 Proof, which is her original country rock music, which is excellent. And her latest project is Linda Ronstadt tribute, who actually opened for the Long Run.
Is it Ron Stant or Ron
Stat?
Okay. All right. She always corrects me on that, by the way.
She says Ron Stant.
I do. I put a little N in it.
There's no N there.
No.
Okay.
And Shannon makes sure I know that. Oh.
Okay, so let's take a look.
All right, you guys. Welcome, Shannon.
Hey, look, I got my green on.
Yay!
Although I hear it should be blue.
Although when I'm feeling them,
blue. You're right.
It should be blue. It should be blue. So welcome, Shannon Ray. I'm so thrilled to have you on, and welcome.
Thank you.
What's happening, Shannon?
I have to tell you guys that we had a mouse too one time.
Oh,
And,
really?
yeah, I put out this little thing called a rat zapper, and it like they go in and zzz, you know.
Are you serious?
No, see,
Yeah.
I
And he didn't fall for that though. He was all over the place, and
yeah. They talk. They talk. They tell their peeps.
well, no, he was the only one, because so. And then I mean, I had all kinds of stuff all over because it was months. I was about to call somebody, but anyway, I ended up getting up in the middle of the night, and I knew he was living in the laundry room under the dryer to keep warm. And I come out and I come downstairs in the middle of the night because I woke up and I was like, I'm gonna watch TV. And all of a sudden I hear this crunching, and I'm like, where is that coming from? I thought it was the wall, but he was inside my recliner in the office.
Oh no!
Inside.
Really?
A lot of people saying hi. We have Cindy, Kim, Eric.
Hi, Kim. So I went upstairs and woke Tony up, and I said, we're carrying this recliner outside right now. And it lived out there for days until I would put my ear to it, and he wasn't in there anymore.
Oh man, that's hilarious.
I would get one of those traps that you got and do that the next time.
The no-kill trap.
Yeah.
No-kill trap, so you can release them and they can just circle around and come right back in.
And I'm so glad you guys are having me on this day because I am Shannon O'Ray, very Irish.
Well, Shannon, what year was it that we actually met?
I think it was 2005.
See that?
Was it?
I told you. Because the first couple of shows, I don't think you were on the first couple of shows.
I know, and Brenda, I don't think you were there.
No, I was not there.
Because, you know, so I got introduced into the tribute scene in the early 2000s. I actually went and saw Zepp again at the House of Blues, Anaheim, and I saw the Atomic Punks there.
Anaheim, yeah.
I mean, I really thought that was cool that they were recreating such a, to such the nth degree. Like it was just great. And so, so in 2004, my husband Tony got a call from one of his old bandmates. He used to be in cover bands when he was younger, and he got called to be in a Motley Crue tribute by his friend Tim Cherry and this really great guitar player. God rest his soul. He passed away from cancer, but his name is Steve Castro. And here I even have a picture. So look at them back in the day. Let me see.
Oh, wow, look at that.
Here they are.
So Tony's on the far right.
This is Tony.
Okay.
And this is Steve. And this is Tim Cherry. And this is Chris Roner, who looks quite a bit different. When he first came into the band, he looked like an Abercrombie and Fitch model. And, now he looks pretty rock and roll. But anyway, this is the founding members of True to Crew.
Wow.
And which there was I think there's been a few different band member changes, but that's the original lineup.
Wow.
And in that band, and Steve, the guitar player, his girlfriend, Cindy, had a sister named Kelly, and Kelly was looking for a backup singer and a drummer for her Pat Benatar tribute.
Oh,
and
okay.
It was called Precious Time. And we were together, Precious Time. And I think I joined the band and learned all of because I'd been in cover bands all my life, and just cover bands, no tribute bands. And but one little sidebar here. I put out a call to all of my car show and VW people to come and watch tonight. So if any of you are here, thank you so much for coming to watch.
Welcome, you guys.
Yes.
So I'll put you up.
My VW crowd is just awesome. So anyway,
yeah.
So anyway, I joined Precious Time, and Tony joined Precious Time too, but he is a metal drummer, so we kind of sounded like Motley Benatar. And then it kind of, bands come and go. It kind of crashed and burned in about 6 months, but they had told me about this really great, or no, it's not great. They told me there's this other Benatar band and they're not very good. And, we're going to be better and all this stuff. And I was like, oh, okay. I'm like, I didn't really know that much about the tribute scene. And so when it crashed and burned, I decided to send a message to Pam Edgar of Heartbreaker, and asked if she needed a backup singer for her. If she needed a backup for her backup singer.
Backup.
That's funny.
You know, I was kind of green. I was kind of green in the scene, so I didn't know it was sub was what I was looking for. So anyway, so she said, well, our girl's solid, but you know, I'll keep your number and we'll see.
Yeah.
And then 2 weeks later, she calls me and goes, our backup singer quit. Can you come do our show?
Oh,
So that was your first. That was your first kind of experience with tribute.
but was
Yeah.
I playing on the first show that you did? Was I
Not
playing?
I think you were in the second show because the first show was at Marlin Bar, this place in
Oh,
Huntington.
yeah. I remember that
Yeah.
place. Yeah.
Yeah. It was like a little corner stage. And so that was Marlin Bar. And then, so I was with them for quite a long time. Like I was with them for like, had 6 years.
Yeah.
And we went to Canada and we went all over the place. And in that band, I met, so that was Pam Edgar and Patrick Montoya. And it was Jason Cornell on bass at the time. And then Johnny Bruns, who became like my brother. You know Johnny.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. I've known him
So
for
Bill
years.
says really excited to see your Ronstadt tribute.
Oh, that's nice.
Ronstadt. I always pronounce it wrong. I'm so sorry. Love me, just love me for the way I
I got Linda back here.
I know.
Shannon, she also pronounces Nordstrom.
With
She
the,
takes the D out.
it's a
And that's-
silent.
And that's what we love about her.
Well, no,
I have my own
actually,
way.
it's actually a silent D in Ronstadt.
Yes.
A silent D in
Ronstadt. But it-
What I'm gonna do? Just let me do my thing.
So anyway, so after, and also I met Gary Ponder, who is you know him too as well.
Gary,
Oh,
yes,
yeah,
we love
absolutely.
Gary, of
One of
course.
my
Gary,
favorites.
Gary came in and was the drummer, and he was fantastic. We had a really great time in that band. But Pam had a daughter that was reaching high school age and had to go do dance competitions. So
Yeah.
you know, things just kind of fade out. And you know, our daughter was born, and it was kind of good timing for me too because she was so little, and I spent a lot of time with her. And then in 2013, so that I left them, so that band kind of ended in 2010. And then 3 years later, here's a fun fact. You know, Steve Zipper.
Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Zipper.
So I back in 2013, if you wanted to, they didn't have Messenger. And if you wanted to send a message to somebody, it cost $4.
Wow.
Yeah.
$4?
Yeah, if you weren't friends. If you weren't friends. Because they weren't doing ads and all this other stuff that they're doing now. So you had to pay $4 to send a message. So they had seen us at my last gig. He and Sandra James had seen me at my last gig with Heartbreaker at Lake Arrowhead Village. And so they were looking for a backup singer, and he messaged me and he said, hey, we're looking for a backup singer, give me a call. So I called him and he goes, you know, we're looking for a backup singer for the Strawberry Festival in May. Can you do it? You know, are you interested? And I'm like, yeah. And he goes, well, where do you live? And I said, no. I said, where are you located? And he said, the Valley. And he goes, where do you live? And I said, Orange County. And he goes, oh, then forget it. That's too far. And I go, well, I have a car. You know?
I can drive. I can drive.
So I went to that first rehearsal, and they had also hired, they had another guy, and they had let that guy go, and Rick Hunter, the king of
Rick.
Wait.
What?
Okay, so that's when you first met Rick then?
At that rehearsal.
Okay, yeah, I see.
Because Richard Graham was the drummer at that time, and he's now in Mirage. And
Yeah.
And it was so it was Dave Polich and Richard Graham and Steve Zipper and Rick Hunter and me.
Steve Zipper says actually, yo, Mama Bear. Do you see that?
I do see that. I always go, oh, Zipper, because he's so silly. But
Zipper.
anyway, Zipper's been my buddy through this whole time. He's just a great guy, and I love him to death. And all of my bandmates call me Mama Bear because I love to take care of them.
That's great.
So when I first joined that band, it was called Crimes of the Heart.
Wow. Okay.
And I was like, why are you calling it that? And so Rick and I got together, and I said it should be Crimes of Passion, because that's out. I mean, didn't you love that album, Crimes of Passion? That's
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
man.
And in calling it that, I think people who see that name are going to know.
They're going to be able to
Yeah,
relate it to.
more identifiable, right?
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah. So Rick and I had a plan, and we got the name changed, and it really took off from there. And I was with them for like 3.5 years, and then there's band drama and things come and go, and people make decisions and move on. But we had a really successful 3.5 year run, and it was a blast. We went everywhere, and I really learned a lot from Rick Hunter. Just like Johnny Bruns, it's like Rick became like a mentor to me musically, and both of those guys, especially Rick Hunter, I mean Johnny too, but Rick Hunter I'm still in a band with, and he pushes me to follow my musical dreams and do things that I wouldn't normally do, and I love that about him. So
Yeah, that's awesome.
That's nice.
Rick's a great guy.
so that band kind of ran its course, and Sandra moved on to have her own iteration of Crimes of Passion. And so Rick and I talked, and he said, hey, why don't we find a new singer and keep going? And the whole band jumped on board, and we created Best Shot, the Benatar Experience.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That was in 2016.
What's the name of the singer of
In Best Shot in 2016, it was Christina Kay. And
Right.
we had a 2-year run with her, and we had some fun times, some laughs. And
we love Christina K.
yeah, she was a fun girl, but she moved on to, like, people just in bands they come and go.
Yeah.
And so we kept the whole band intact, and we do have others. So in Best Shot now we have 3 bass players actually, but Zip we have
Ask you if I could join.
We have four bass.
See, yeah, you know how that works. So you got to cover the bases. So we have Zipper, we
The
have
bass. No pun intended.
Kurt Schaefer, and Clacker K. And Clackers?
Yeah.
No, I don't.
Clackers K. Yeah, Clackers and Kurt actually look a lot alike. So yeah, but anyway, but Steve's been holding it up right now because we haven't really been playing. But Kurt's our traveling man, and so we have Larry. Now we have a new drummer, Larry. Scott Connor's our drummer, but he is working a new job. So we have Larry Paschal. Hi, Larry. He's watching, isn't he?
Larry, yeah.
Larry's awesome. And we used to have James Alexander and David Polich on keys, and they're still subbing. But right now we have Michael Whelan on keys and rhythm guitar. And of course we have Rick Hunter, the king of tribute. And then we have Miss Kat J. Killinger on vocals, and she is just rocking it now.
That's great.
She's rock. We had rehearsal a few times this month, and she's just rocking it. And we have a show coming up this Saturday. It's a drive-in show, so you can come sit in your car or tailgate at the Montclair Canyon. And tickets are at where musicmeetsthesoul.com, or you can go to Best Shot Benatar Tribute. We have the links all there too.
So let's give a shout out to Julie. Julie says, "Hi, Puerto Tributo friends."
I miss you, Julie. We need to go roller skating.
It's pronounced Puerto.
Puerto.
The Puerto Tributo.
Yeah.
Can you roll the R like that? Puerto.
Puerto Tributo.
She did it.
Puerto Vallarta. No, I had a really good time in Puerto Vallarta, from what I can remember.
Yeah, no.
So we went last November. We're going again this November.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So there's one more thing I want to touch on Benatar.
Yeah.
People ask me a lot, like, why do you want to do backups? They're like, don't you want to lead your own band? Why do you want to do backups? Why do you stick with this? Every time when I started my original project, when I started Ron South, they're like, don't you want to give that up? But let me tell you, there is nothing more fun than Pat Benatar backups, because they're all those soaring high notes that I love to hit. I get to sing on every song. And when you have a band like this, with Rick and Zip and everyone, all the players, that whether they're sub or playing, all the members are so great and so fun. Why would you ever want to let that go? I mean, it's.
I agree. I
sang all those songs in my hairbrush for years, and I mean, I just, Pat Benatar was a trained opera singer, and she sang all of the backups on every one of her albums. So,
wow.
it's fun.
So
yeah, she had an incredible range. Well, she still does to some extent, but she's kind of lowered some of the keys, I think.
So, question, Shannon, can you see the questions coming in?
Kim Lawrence wants to come down and go roller skating. Yes, Kim, you're more than welcome.
Yeah.
Yes, and Bob Bacon, I remember meeting you at the DSB show. That was so fun. I love the Grove. I sure miss the Grove of Anaheim.
Yeah,
that's a great venue.
Larry also wants to mention that you can tune into a radio station at the Montclair Canyon.
Yeah.
Sit in your car and listen to it on
well, that's true.
Yeah. If you want to listen in your car.
That's true.
Yeah.
I think it's fun to bundle up, get your beanie out, get your parka out, get your blanket out, get your chair out, bring a cheese platter, order some food from the canyon, go shopping. It's a great experience.
Yeah.
It's a really great experience at the Montclair Canyon. So
that's right.
People there. So
yeah, we're going to be doing it next week with Deja Vu. I just did it with Tailor Made Tapestry, and we had a blast.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm thinking about coming to Deja Vu. I want to see that.
Oh, that'd be great.
That'd be
great.
fun.
We'd love to have you.
Brenda hates to hang out, so
Maybe you can sit in on a tune with us.
Yeah.
Maybe we both can.
Yeah. We'll learn a Helen Reddy tune for you. Maybe
I always,
Linda Ronstadt
whenever I
song.
say that, it throws him off completely. He's like,
I love when you sing Helen Reddy.
Like,
Delta Dawn, what's that flower you have on? Oh my goodness. Yeah.
Someday.
So
maybe she can sing some Helen Reddy at my funeral. That'd be.
That was horrible. That
Why?
you just because I would not want to sing at your funeral.
You wouldn't?
No.
Why not?
I know.
I'll sing at your funeral.
Horrible. Anyway.
So, tell us a little bit about your original project there, Shannon.
So in Benatar, I met Dave in Crimes of Passion. I met Dave Polich, and we were out at. Do you remember what was that one called? It was out in Temecula called the Boiler Room, but it was something else before that. But we were there, and Dave's one of those guys. Don't you have some of those bandmates who like some stay after the show, and some of them like as soon as you're done, they pack up and they're out of there. Right?
Yeah.
And
we know band members like that.
Yeah,
but we're looking at one.
No, you do not do that. Jim is always the last one out.
Yeah. So Dave's one of those that he would pack up and go. So I didn't really know him all that well because that's how you get to know each other is talking after the show. And anyway, I had brought an old DAT tape for Zipper because Zipper does recording. And I said, Zip, can you put this on DVD for me from my mom because she doesn't have I don't have DVDs. And it was of my 5 original songs that I recorded in the 90s. And so I handed it to him and Dave goes, what is that? And I go, oh, it's my country stuff. And so he goes, I have country demos that I need somebody to sing. Can you come over and do that? And I'm like, sure. So I went over there and he had some songs and I was like, they were good, but they weren't me. I'm like, I'll sing them for you, but they weren't something like I wasn't even planning on doing anything. I mean, I had a little daughter. I was like not planning on it. And so he calls me like a couple weeks later and he goes, can you come record another one? And I walk into his home recording studio and he goes, I wrote this one for you. And it was a song called Gotta Let Go. And I loved it. And it was so good. And then he wrote another one and another one and another one. And then I wrote some. And we ended up, and he goes, I think we should put out an album. I'm like, I think we should too. And so we started talking to players, and I was at NAMM and talked to Rick Galliano to be my, and he came to meet me for the first time. And I'm like, I think you should be my guitar player. And so he did. And then actually Bruce Bruce, God, I'm blanking on his last name. Bruce Lawrence. He
Lawrence.
me to Rick Thibodeau, and Rick Thibodeau joined.
Oh
And,
yeah.
Yeah, that's your deja vu.
Yeah, we know very well.
And
Great player.
Rick's
and
awesome.
Scott Connor, Zipper was on bass, and Scott Connor on drums from Benatar. Like, I kind of took my Benatar band and said, okay, be my country band. And we did a debut show, and you guys were there, and we had a huge successful debut show at St. Rock, another venue that I'm gonna miss terribly. And so anyway, it took off, and we ended up doing another album after that, and we played a ton of shows over. I think I did it for 5 years, and I ended up getting to share the stage with. I opened for the Eli Young Band, 1,000 Horses, Marshall Tucker Band, Patty Smythe of Scandal, and even my favorite, Winona Judd. So opening for Winona Judd was huge. That was such a thrill for me. So
it's awesome.
Yeah. So I have a new album coming out. I promised myself when I started this project that I would do 3 albums, and my 3rd album will be coming out in April. And
really cool.
We can't wait.
Yeah, looking forward to hearing that.
It's not necessarily the end, but it's like I you know how you set a goal and I feel I will feel accomplished getting that out.
Sure.
And my favorite video editor, Jason Hawks, he's editing my video, and people on Facebook are gonna love it. So, so that's that. So yeah, check out shannonray.com and sign up on my email list, and you'll get all the when things are coming out and stuff. So, yay! Can't wait for that.
That's awesome. Yeah. No, I mean, now if you want to bring us into how you came into the Linda Ronstadt.
Yeah. I have, like every female singer, I've always loved Linda Ronstadt. And did you see this week on the Grammys, her movie, The Sound of My Voice, the documentary on her life, which is such a great movie. It won Best Music Film on the Grammys.
So good. It was so good. We watched it.
We watched the film, but we didn't see the Grammys.
No, I did not watch the Grammys.
And
but
after
the film,
it's so good. It's such a great film. It's such a great film. If for anybody, even if you're not a Linda Ronstadt fan, you should, if you're not a Linda Ronstadt fan, even if you're just like an Eagles fan or Jackson fan or all that, like they're all in the movie, and it's just great. So, hi, Shannon Clark. Oh my gosh, you're so awesome. I can't wait to see you. I hope you're going to go to Pala for a TLR because Denise and I are going. Hi, Denise. By the way,
I am so sad. I am so sad.
We're not going.
I know. I
know. We'll miss you, but you're always on the slots anyway. So
it's killing me. It's killing me.
She's only gonna miss the slots there, Jim. Come on.
It's killing me.
That's true. That's true.
What?
The only thing you're gonna miss is.
No, I would miss you guys too. I would check in. You know me. I'm gonna check in every now and then, make sure you guys are okay, and then hit the slots. I need more appliances apparently, though.
Appliances. So
you knew the time that she won at Paula, she bought a refrigerator.
No, I know. I don't remember if I was there or not, but I was pretty excited about that.
Yeah, that was awesome. That was so cool.
Yeah.
I do that a lot.
Now this Friday, she's shooting for getting me a new bass for my birthday, so I'm really happy about it.
I feel like I never agreed to that. I don't feel like I agreed to that.
So anyway, what I was saying is who doesn't love Linda Ronstadt? She's
you're right.
She was the queen. She was the queen of the 70s and everything. And when I first started Shannon Ray 100 Proof, I was gonna do a Linda Ronstadt tribute. I even I took pictures in a brown wig and brown contacts because my eyes are so blue that I have to wear brown contacts. I put the wig on, I put the contacts in, I took photos, I went and recorded samples because I was like, how am I gonna recruit musicians if I can't show them that I can do it? And then my original band took off, and I just kind of put it on the sideline. And Rick Hunter was always telling me, he goes, you need to do that, you need to do that. And I was like, but I'm busy with this. I had a child. I drive into the valley every week, and it was crazy. So I'm like, no, one Benatar and 100 Proof, that's enough. So
Zipper's asking a question.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know what that means.
He
wants to know what kind of bass you're going to get him with your winnings.
That would be a Jim Wooten question.
Yeah, no, Steve. I've been at Zeppigan now for 20 years. And the bass that I'm playing is the same bass that I started out with 20 years ago. And I've just beat the daylights out of that thing. It looks like it's been through hell and back. So,
but it still works.
Now I think it's about time. Yeah, it still works, but I think it's about time to get a new one.
You know what? I love it. I love it when I love it when he gets new equipment, because then I get new equipment. And I'm not talking about it.
Well, you want to be a little more specific about that?
No. All right, we have one more, Shannon. I'm going to pull up some questions here.
Over here, let me tell you about when I auditioned for this Linda Ronstadt band. Did you know that? I think you knew that. Like, I got a call that I got the audition for Ronstadt Revival.
Yes, you told me about that.
Yeah.
The band was already assembled, right?
Well, Dan Siegel was putting it together, and he and Jeff Hale, the bass player, they were putting it together, and they said they called me, or Scott Connor from Benatar called me and said, "Hey, didn't you always want to do a Ronstadt tribute? There's one forming." And I said, "Oh, I can't do another band." And he goes, "Well, it's in Orange County." And I was like, "Okay, I'll do it." So, driving 20 minutes as opposed to 2 hours is kind of nice.
That's amazing.
All right, let's take a minute and address the questions. We have all right, we have Kim. Next time I'm in that way.
Oh,
Kim, I'm there with you, sister.
I must be in Fresno, huh?
Yeah. So sounds great. Sounds great. Bob Bacon says, "You guys are so grounded and refreshing."
Aw. So are you, Bob. Bob is so sweet.
Thank you. You know, we're real. It's just about being here with you guys, talking to you guys, Shannon.
We're just interested in what everybody out there has to say.
We are.
You are.
We definitely
about
are.
what we have to say.
So Bob says he saw Linda at Universal.
Hi, Carla.
Wow.
I wish I had. I sure wish I had. I would love to see her. I didn't get to.
So Carla says, "Hey, beautiful people."
We
We had dinner with Carla last night, and wonderful PJ.
Your new neighbor.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, our new neighbor. She's like 2 blocks away.
Our new neighbors. We love them.
2 blocks away.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And for bandmate, that never happens. Where your bandmate is like 2 blocks away. That's awesome.
Rehearsals have just become easy.
That's right.
So Shannon, what kind of things do you have on the horizon?
Well, this Saturday with Best Shot, the Benatar Experience, and hope everybody can come out to that. I love that live music is opening. Ronstadt Revival has some shows cooking, but we have one booked in July, but it's up in the Sierras in Bear Valley. So we have that, and but we have some others cooking. Things are kind of slowly opening, and I think it's going to be like a floodgate when things start opening, and it's going to be great.
I think people are ready. Yeah. People are ready to do live music.
Whenever I'm not playing, we go to shows all the time. We love live music.
I go meet you.
You do.
You do.
You meet us at a lot of those shows. So.
I need my live music fixed just like everyone.
Yeah.
Good night, Bob.
Oh, hey,
thank
Bob.
you for joining us.
Thank you for keeping on.
So I'm hoping that I can share the stage again with Zepp again the next time you have a show.
That was fun. Absolutely. That was fun, right?
I love singing the Battle of Evermore with you guys.
A couple times.
No, one of those times that you sang it with us, I wasn't there because the day before
that's right.
I had pulmonary embolism. You remember that?
That was scary. That was really scary, Jim.
That was crazy.
Yeah.
Man, you'll have to tell that story sometime.
Yeah, Jeff sat in for you.
Yeah, Jeff Mayer. That's right.
Yeah.
Katie,
I've also
Katie Darrow, So Katie, let me give a little shout out to Katie. Katie brought all the tribs together for a show called World's Greatest Tribute.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because we all played on the same night, so we didn't really get a chance to
get to know each other.
So Katie Darrell brought us together. We built amazing relationships, and we miss you, Katie.
Yeah.
Hey, we miss you. So as soon as we open back up, You and I, Katie, we're gonna powwow. We're gonna
You're like this, like Katie.
We're gonna get another world's greatest tribute band reunion show.
We miss our friends.
Yeah.
We miss our peeps. We miss our
Absolutely.
Yeah, it was a fun time.
Yeah.
A lot of amazing relationships joined.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
It was a great time.
It's nice to see all those people in one room.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like,
Yes.
like you said, like we're always all so busy, and that was it was so great
Same night.
on a
Yeah.
a weeknight, you know, when all get together.
Yeah. Yeah. No, that's.
Yeah, it was a fun time.
That was awesome.
We actually would have never met Larry and Nikki.
No, we wouldn't have.
We wouldn't have met
Did you
Kenny.
meet them there?
Yeah.
We met them there.
I had met Larry at a
we
Zeppegan show, but we, didn't have a chance to talk. We just, briefly said hello.
Yeah.
And that was pretty much it.
Yeah.
So that gave us an opportunity to really get
to know everybody.
In-depth conversation.
Yeah. Rick Morgan, that was a great show at Whittier.
That was fun. That was fun.
The Whittier Theater, that was fun.
Oh yeah, that was a blast. We did like the second and second and fourth Led Zeppelin albums, right?
Yeah.
That was awesome.
Mm-hmm.
That was a good night.
A lot of people, sold out show.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
you guys, we are there. We're at 8:00. So we are going to Shannon. Thank you so much for being.
You're so welcome. Thank you for having me.
WAW tonight.
Yeah. We're gonna have you on again, and hopefully we've got the whole thing figured out as far as how we can have live performances.
Yeah, that would be great.
Still trying to
brown wig and brown contacts, just like
yeah.
I can look like that.
There you go. Or maybe next time you're on the show, we'll have you here.
Yeah.
And you can sit right here, and I'll play guitar, and we can.
And we can do a Helen Reddy song.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be great. We'll have to work out the background harmonies.
So
and I are getting in the car. We're driving to Temecula.
Temecula, yeah.
Doing
right near you, right?
Live
Isn't
stream.
Temecula near you?
Kinda.
It is, but I have Benatar rehearsal tomorrow night.
Oh yeah.
And then
so you're up here.
Yeah, and then you guys are playing on Friday, and I wanted to come to that.
Yeah,
So,
I had fantasy screen.
That's Cindy Blossie's birthday party going to happen there.
Yes, we're
gonna
going
be
to
a
celebrate.
blast.
We're just hugging that girl so much for her birthday. I love her and her enthusiasm for tribute bands, and she's such a nice person. And so happy birthday, Cindy. I'm sad I'm going to miss you, but hopefully I will see you very soon. And I have to be a good girl and go to bed, or I'm not hitting those high notes on Saturday night. I can't be out all night in the cold air and drinking a cocktail and then sing the next day.
Right.
So,
all right, you guys. Well, happy
well,
St. Patrick's Day.
Yes.
Happy safe weekend. Thank you, Shannon Ray, for joining us. It was amazing.
Had a great time. Thanks, Shannon.
love you guys.
We love you too, and we'll hopefully you'll be coming over to spend the evening with us again.
Well,
Before you know it.
I think we're going to be doing
she
that.
comes out to see me Valley and hangs out with me for a day or two, which
Yeah.
is fun.
That might be next week.
Next week. All right.
I'm ready.
Very
I'm
cool.
ready. I'm ready to shop.
All right.
Thanks for everybody for tuning in, and please go to all the websites that are listed: shannonray.com, ronstadtrevival.com, and bestshotbenatartribute.com. I so appreciate all of your support and everybody supporting tribute bands, because it's really music is medicine.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, it is.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
No doubt
it is.
about that.
You guys take a look at the websites below. These are Shannon's websites.
ShannonRay.com.
bestshotbenatartribute.com and ronstadtrevival.com.
There you go.
Good job.
Right.
I'm trying, people. I'm trying not to put in. Is an N?
There's no N.
I know, but I
There's
it's-
a D and it's silent.
Yeah.
Ronstadt.
She replaces the D with the N.
But I'm not
That's
the only.
right.
I'm not the only person, right? There's other people that do that.
No,
Well, the one girl said it on the Grammys the other night when she was announcing it.
That's
did
it.
she really?
Who?
Did she say Ronstadt?
Who said that?
Yes, the announcer that said it. Yeah,
Thank
one of
you.
them, when they were announcing the names, they said Ron Stant.
He tries to make me think I'm the only person that does
You
that.
are.
I am
You are the
not.
only
I guarantee you, you're not.
All
Okay,
right. Well,
Shannon.
thank you so much for being on our show.
Thank you,
Enjoyed
Margie. I want to say thank you to
talking to you tomorrow morning,
Margie. Yes, I'll talk to you tonight.
tonight.
Okay, Shannon. Have a great evening.
Thank you.
All right. Cheers, everybody. Happy St. Patty's.
Yay. I think I'm going. Bye.
All right, guys.
Thank you so much for joining us. Once again, if you have any automotive issues, Calvin Ellis is the man you want to see. And we got a great show coming up this Friday night.
Yeah.
TLR, Experience the Eagles at Fantasy Springs. I think we're going to be taking the stage at around 9, but Steel Rod is opening up for us. Witt and the boys are going to be playing 2 hours.
Now that you're saying that, okay, so let's talk about Witt.
Oh, there you go.
Witt is having us on his show.
That's right.
We're going to be Viking.
We're going to be featured on the 5 Foot Viking podcast next Tuesday night, March 23rd.
Yeah.
And if you haven't been watching that, you gotta tune in on every Tuesday night at 7:00. He's got some really great guests, very interesting subjects, and very informative. So,
so we're going to be on Witt's show on Tuesday. What's the date? The 22nd.
Tuesday, no, the 23rd.
23rd.
Tuesday the 23rd on the 5 Foot Viking podcast.
Yeah.
We'll have an advertisement for it. So
and he's basically going to talk to us about
how this whole thing got started. So,
it's interesting.
It's only happening because of you guys. So thank you so much for tuning in with us every week. We hope we'll see you. Actually, you can see us twice next week. Tuesday night on Witt's show, and then Wednesday night we're going to be here on WAW with Ray Kokel.
Yeah.
Excellent singer. I'm excited to have you guys hear him sing. So hopefully we'll be able to make that happen. But until then, thanks for joining us. And God bless you. Keep on rocking in the free world. And we'll see you Friday night at Fantasy Springs.
Yeah. See you guys.
Good night.
Have a good night. Bye.